We acknowledge the traditional knowledge keepers, both young and old, and we honor their courage leaders, past, present, and future. Merci. Thank you. Number 9, Jeanette McKay. Number 12, Maxime Langevin. Number 14, Nicole Hildebrand. And your liberos, number 5, Michaela Jones. Number 6, Britt Lewis. Conversations continue, and more action must be taken to keep anti-racism efforts at the forefront. Les étudiants s'engagent dans leur engagement à combattre le racisme. La conversation se poursuit, il faut toujours en faire plus pour lutter contre le racisme.
Welcome inside Montpetit Hall for some volleyball action between the Montréal Carabins and your U Ottawa GGs. And the first point of the match will go in favor of the Carabins. These two teams met about 2 weeks ago in Montreal, where the GGs took a 3-2 win over the, at the time, 7th overall ranked Carabins. GGs looking to carry the momentum from that last matchup into this game. Middle attack from Janae McKay, and there's the first point of the match for the G's. A huge kill out of the middle for Janae McKay. And a great pass to set it all up there by Grace McHale. Passing will be key in this one for the G's if they want to pull out a win. Setter Maxime Langevin on serve for the G's. Right side ball for the Carabin, and there's a miss by Gabriel Fortin. Swing goes just long, and that will be point GG's once again. The Carabin are 9-4 on the year. The GG's coming in at 4-10. Looking to make a playoff push here in the last couple weeks of the season. Great serve by Langevin. Ball just trickles over the net. Great save by Jones to keep it in. Left side attack from the Carabin. Good swing by Alain Desmet, but a dig by Grace McHale. Now a swing from Danae Bristow, well dug. Pipe attack by the Carabin, well blocked by the G's. Carabin recycle and put up a middle ball. Langevin goes to the right side for Hughes, but blocked on the left side by Myriam Kaiser-Tourigny. She will be a dominant factor in this game. Kaiser-Tourigny will be leading the team, the Carabin, with 38 blocks on the season. Gabriel Fortin, the left side, serving for the Carabin. Langevin with a dump there. Now a left side ball for Desmet. Good touch by Jones, but a kill for left side Alain Desmet, leading the team in kills with 153 on the season. Another serve here for Fortin. Bristow gives a free ball over. Puts the Carabin a little bit out of system, but a slide attack there for Kaiser-Tourigny, well dug by Lewis. Langevin goes to the shoot for McKay, but a good dig. Now a tight pass given by Lewis. Langevin has to force one over. Now a pipe attack from Fortin, and there's a kill for Gabriel Fortin on the C-ball attack. A lot of big swings for this Carabin team with multiple players with over 100 kills on the season. Good pass by Bristow. Left side attack from Hughes. Good swing, but well dug by Brittany McLaughlin. Langevin goes to the left side once again for Hughes. Tips it over. Good dig by Fortin. Sarah McLaughlin to the left side. Desmet can't get that over, and that will be point G's. Great job by Langevin mixing up the offense and going to the hot hand there, and Hughes manages to put the Carabin in a bit of a tricky spot, and Desmet just unable to get that cut shot over the tape. 4-3 lead for the Carabin early in this first set as Danae Bristow steps back to serve for the G's. Papers over the tape, and there's an ace for Danae Bristow. Her 15th ace of the season ties this first set at 4 apiece. Another serve from Bristow, the rookie. Left side ball for Desmet. And there's a kill for Alain Desmet off the hands of Avery Hughes and out. Passing of the Carabin has been excellent in this one so far, and the G's can put them out of system, make them scramble a little bit on first ball. That'll be to their advantage because the left side swingers for the Carabin can impose their will in a game very quickly. Hughes with a good save. Bristow chases down but can't get the ball back over on third contact. And that'll be a point to the Carabin. Alain Desmet back to serve for the Carabin. Float serve, well passed by McHale. Langevin goes to the right side for Hughes. And a big kill from Avery Hughes. Picks her spot right in the back corner in position number 1. Almost looked like she went over the block on that one. Great swing there from Hughes. Her team leading 111th kill on the season. Janae McKay, the middle, now back to serve for the G's. Her floater goes down the line to Desmet. Puts it out of system. Bit of confusion here as it looked like someone touched the ball that wasn't a player. But referee rules that it was out of play. Looks like it will be point GG's, although the Carabin are arguing their case here. Looked like Kaiser-Tourigny had a chance to run that ball down. We'll see if they'll replay the point or give the point to the GG's. And it will be point G's, so tie game here, 6-6 in the first set. Janae McKay on serve. Good floater, great pass from Brittany McLaughlin. Desmet with a pipe swing. Right side ball for Hughes. And a block on the left side there from Florence Cloutier. But referee ruling that it actually did go out on that far side, so a kill for Avery Hughes, and McKay retains the serve. But the serve into the net from McKay will tie this first set back up at 7 apiece. As Myriam Kaiser-Tourigny, the middle, steps back to serve for the Carabins. Kaiser-Tourigny leads the Carabins in aces on the season with 22 through 13 games so far. Standing floater drops short. Good pass from McHale. She gets rewarded with that ball back. And a kill from Grace McHale on the left side. Off the hands of Kaiser-Tourigny and out in the back row. Great spot. Great pick spot, rather, by McHale, identifying that the middle was passing in the back row and picking on her early. Avery Hughes now on serve for the G's. Good pass by Desmet. Slide attack from Djordjevic, but a good pass by Jones. Left side for McHale. Popped up, another punch over by McHale on the block, and there's another kill for Grace McHale. G's opening up their first multi-point lead of the night here, up 9-7 in the first set, off back-to-back kills by Grace McHale. It was a great job of her there by identifying that it was a tight ball. Another tight ball here, this time a dump over by McLaughlin. Langevin goes to the C ball for Hughes, who tips it over. Left side. And there's a kill for Florence Cloutier, the left side. Good swing by Cloutier there, identifying a single block and punishing the G's for it. Setter Sarah McLaughlin now back to serve for the Carabins. And the serve into the net, that will be point GG's. 10-8, Ottawa leads. As Grace McHale steps back to serve. 18 aces on the season for McHale, a team high. Good float serve, but it misses just wide. Good eye there by Gabrielle Fortin of the Carabins to call that out and not touch it. And that makes it 10-9. Now Florence Cloutier on serve for the Carabins. Short serve there, off the hands of McHale, touched by Langevin, but it does fall. And that's an ace for Cloutier. Her 19th of the season, third on the Carabins. Back and forth start to this first set here. Couple longer runs by both teams. Right side ball there for Hildebrand, and there's a good kill by Nicole Hildebrand, going off the hands of the blocker and out. G's tend to run a lot of that when they have Hildebrand in the middle and Langevin in the front row. They'll sometimes run a split attack. Let Hildebrand run the right side ball, and very effective like we just saw. Now Hildebrand on serve, hits a bit of a hybrid ball. McLaughlin goes to the right side for Fortin, and there's a kill for Gabrielle Fortin on the right side. Good find there by McLaughlin. Reversing the play, she had to move into her left, but then set it back across her body. Great find there to get the kill and tie this first set up at 11-all. Middle Malika Djordjevic on serve now. Rips a ball, and there's an ace off the hands of Bryn Lewis and out. Massive serve there from Djordjevic. Another rip from Djordjevic, but this time into the net. Gigi's more than happy to see that one. As Langevin goes back to serve for the Gigi's. Tie game here, 12-12 in the first. Floater from Langevin. Good pass by Desmet. She gets rewarded with the swing and gets the kill, does Alain Desmet. Puts it away. Great cross seam rip there, going to the left of libero Michaela Jones. Gabrielle Fortin now back to serve for the Carabins. Another hybrid serve there. Langevin with a long run, puts it to Hughes on the left side, rolls one deep, good pop-up by Cloutier. Now a C-ball attack from Gabrielle Fortin, and there's a kill for the right side. 6-1 second-year right side for the Carabins, imposing her will here early on with a couple big swings out of that right side. And that's big for the Carabin. If they can identify and establish both of those pins early on, they'll put the G's in a world of trouble. Although her serve goes long, and that will be point GG's. Danae Bristow now back to serve for the G's as they trail 13-14 in the first set. Standing float from Bristow. Forces the out-of-system ball here, and a free ball given over to the G's. Jones takes over, gives it to Langevin. She goes to the right side for Hughes. Bit of a tight set. She manages to tip it over. McLaughlin on the pipe to Coutier. Good save. Left side ball for McHale, but a great dig by Brittany McLaughlin. Long run for Coutier to put that over, and now a roll shot dug well by Jones. Langevin goes to the left side for McHale. She throws it deep, but a good pop-up by Coutier. Long run for McLaughlin once again, and now Olympe Desmet puts it away with a sharp cross-court shot. That left side, Grace McHale simply could not get to. Great play all around there from both sides. Lots of big swings and digs, but it is the Carabin that come away with that big momentum point. Gigi's going to have to focus in on serve receive here if they want to stop this run. And a great pass by McHale. McKay tips it over, and after a long scramble, that will be point Gigi's. Great job there by the G's of managing to turn that around. After some of those longer points, especially when you lose them, it's important to win that next one and get some of the momentum back. Substitution here for the GGs as Danica Robert steps in the back row to serve for Janae McKay the middle. You'll see head coach Lionel Woods do that fairly often for the G's, bringing in serving substitutions for the middles in order to get some more defense in the back row. Robert with the float serve, but into the tape. Point Carabin, they open up a 2-point lead here, 16-14 in the first set. Float serve, popped up by the G's. McHale forced to roll one over. Good dig by Desmet. McLaughlin now on the C ball. Almost looked like a pipe swing there from Gabrielle Fortin, but into the tape, and that'll be point G's. Looked like a bit of a confusion there between Desmet and Fortin between who is going to swing on that ball, as the set from McLaughlin was just a little bit inside in between them. Nonetheless, the G's will take it as Avery Hughes steps back to serve, and a great serve from Avery Hughes, forcing the short ball. G's get a free ball. They were on the slide for Hildebrand, but the set just a little bit too low, and Hildebrand puts it long. That will be point Carabin. It's the right idea for the GGs, though. Trying to establish a middle, and especially if they can get a slide going here, they can really make sure that that middle block can't commit to either side and open up some one-on-ones for their left side and right side hitters. McLaughlin on serve now. Great pass by Bristow. Langevin goes left side for McHale. Good swing by Grace McHale. Great dig by Desmet. And another great block by the G's, but a good recycle by the Carabin. Bristow with a good dig. Langevin goes to the C ball for Hughes, and the C ball from Hughes into the net. Point Carabin. And their fans are thrilled with that one. Great hustle all around by the Carabin on that play to win. Both Desmet in the back row, and then Georgievich in the middle to pop that ball up after the tape roll. McLaughlin on serve. Great pass by Bristow once again. Middle ball for Hildebrand. Tipped over. Good dig by Brittany McLaughlin. Sarah McLaughlin, her sister, puts it over. Langevin to the left side for McHale. The one-on-one, but a decent block there. The GGs do recover, and there it is. Great kill on the pipe swing for the GGs off the hands of Georgievich and out. First back row kill the GGs have managed to get today, and that'll open up some possibilities for Langevin. Audrey Odigi now checking in for Avery Hughes on the right side as Grace McHale goes back to serve. GG's down by a score of 18-16 here late, getting towards the later stages of the first set. McHale looking to go on a serving run to give the G's the lead. Middle attack from Georgievich, and a huge block by Hildebrand in the middle, straight down off the hands of Nicole Hildebrand. And the G's are fired up. Great block there to get this game to within one. Another serve from McHale. Goes right back at Desmet. Left side ball for Fortin, and another block from Hildebrand. Looks like Langevin and Hildebrand on the right side combined for that block. And a huge momentum, couple of points there for the G's. It's exactly what the G's needed there, was just a couple points to make them believe they can win this set. And there's another kill from Hildebrand, this time on a party ball. 3 points in a row there earned by Hildebrand as the GGs take a 19-18 lead in the first set. Maud Babin, the left side, will check in for Florence Cloutier. Head coach of the Carabin, Olivier Trudel, looking to mix things up as they'll go to Babin on the left side. And maybe looking to ice the server a little bit here too. But no matter, Mikhail puts in a good serve nonetheless. Good ball by Desmet. Babin with a good swing, but dug by Jones. Langevin on the pipe here to Grace Mikhail. Great pass there. Now a right side ball for Cloutier. Pardon, for Fortin, but no touch, says the referee. 4 touches by the Carabin there. And the G's have taken 4 straight points and take a lead of 20-18. Another substitution now for the Carabin as Una Zubac checks in on the right side for Gabrielle Fortin. Zubac is traditionally a middle, although she will play right side on this rotation. Tip over there from Zubac. Pipe swing from Mikhail, and a dig comes back over to the G's side. Langevin forces the left side for Bristow, and there's a kill for Danae Bristow off the hands of Zubac. Waterfalls it down for the point. 5 consecutive for the GGs, and head coach Olivier Trudel of the Carabin will call timeout with the G's leading this set 21-18. Substitution made there by the G's, by the Carabin on that timeout as Fortin comes back in for Zubac. Grace Mikhail still on serve. Left side ball. And there's a kill on the left side for Gabrielle Fortin of the Carabin. Cuts it across just on the left shoulder of Michaela Jones. Scores 21-19 in favor of the GGs here early in this first set. As you may recall, the last time these two teams met, Ottawa did win by a score of 3-2 and took the first set 25-22. So looking to do the same thing here. There's a slide attack from Hildebrand, by Leung of the G's. But a kill on the left side for Olympe Desmet. And that will pull the Carabin to back within 1. Babin to serve once again for the Carabin. Overpass by Lewis, and a kill on the left side for Olympe Desmet ties this first set at 21. Difficult play for the G's there, completely unblocked party ball. And that will tie up this first set. Another serve from Babin. This one high off the hands of Bristow, goes towards the referee and falls. An ace there from Maud Babin. 4 straight points rattled off by the Carabin coming out of their timeout. They now lead 22-21, and head coach of the G's, Lionel Woods, calls timeout to talk over things with his team. G's looking to make a comeback here in the first set. GG's come out of the timeout trailing 22-21 late in this first set. Maud Babin on serve. Great pass by Arju Odigi. Pipe attack from Odigi. Refs say no touch. The swing from Odigi goes long, and that will be point Carabin. 23-21 now for the Carabin. They got the pass they needed there, did the G's, just couldn't quite put away the swing. Good pass here by Lewis. And a dump from Langevin. Leung with the party ball swing. Good dig by Fortin. And a double there by setter Sarah McGloshin of the Carabin gives the G's a very much needed point. Managed to stop the bleeding, as it were. Cut the lead for the Montréal Carabin down to just 23-22. Couple substitutions here for the G's, as Janae McKay checks back in after being subbed out on serve for Danica Robert in her last rotation. Elena Leung, the middle, subbed in for Nicole Hildebrand and now is serving. Langevin puts it back over following the tight block. And a block in the middle there by Janae McKay, well dug up by the Carabin. Now a left side swing from Desmet, just barely rolled over, and Bristow not quite able to get there. That will bring up set point for the Carabin as they go up 24-22. Substitution for the Carabin will bring in Chloe Galarno-Haley to serve in favor of Milica Djordjevic, the middle. Timeout called by the G's, looking to ice the server, down 24-22 here in the first set and looking to make a comeback. Chloe Galarno-Haley on serve for the Carabin here as Montréal leads 24-22 in this first set. On set point, Bristow on the left side swing, and there's a kill for Danae Bristow to extend the set. Great swing going off the top of the block of Gabrielle Fortin and out. 24-23 now the Carabin lead with Langevin going to the back row. Now the G's will have 3 hitting options. And now a timeout called by Olivier Trudel of the Montréal Carabin. Montreal leads 24-23 here in the first set. GG's come out of the final timeout of the set, called by the Carabin, trailing by a score of 24-23. Langevin on serve, looking to extend the set. Ball goes to Desmet on the left side. Big block in the middle by McKay. Middle attack this time for the Carabin, off the hands of Danae Bristow, and it falls just out of the reach of Grace McHale. That will be the set, the first set. Montréal wins by a score of 25-23. We'll be back in a few moments for the second set here at Montpetit Hall. Welcome back inside Montpetit Hall for the second set of the women's volleyball action between the visiting Montréal Carabin and your U Ottawa GGs. The Carabin won a hard-fought first set by a score of 25-23. Lots of late lead changes, and it was the Carabin who were able to pull out the first set. No lineup changes for either side coming into the second set, as is Florence Cloutier on serve to start the second set for the Carabin. Pipe swing here for Grace McHale. Scramble play for the Carabin. Left side swing from Alain Desmet. Great dig by Danae Bristow. Langevin gives it back to her. And there's a kill for Danae Bristow to start off the first set off the hands of Lavero, Brittany McGlashan, and out. And a great kill there from Bristow to get things started in this second set. It's a good momentum point there for the GGs to start off the second set, especially after losing the first set in a heartbreaking way. Look to continue with Nicole Hildebrand on serve, but serve for Hildebrand is into the tape. Point Carabin. as Milika Djordjevic steps back to serve. Djordjevic had an ace in the first set. She rips another one here. Good dig by Avery Hughes. Michaela with the with the pipe swing, rolls it over just out of the reach of Djordjevic in the back row. Again, smart of Michaela to identify when the middles are in the back row and to make them move their feet. It's a great spot by Michaela to get the point, and that'll give the G's a 2-1 lead. Maxime Langevin now on serve for the G's. Good serve, but a great pass by Brittany McLaughlin. Middle attack there for Kaiser Tourigny, but a great dig by Langevin. Jones sets left side for Bristow, rolls it over. Good dig by McLaughlin. Right side attack there is a kill from Gabrielle Fortin. Couple big swings from Gabrielle Fortin in the first set, and making her presence felt early in the second set as well, as she now steps back to serve. Serve receive always a critical factor for the GGs, and that was evidenced in the first set when they were able to pass well. Had some great offensive runs. And there's a big swing from Grace McHale and a kill on the pipe. Great job by Langevin to go to the hot hand. It's a couple kills in a row for Grace McHale out of the pipe. And she'll look to keep that going. Although it'll be a new pipe option for Langevin on this rotation as Danae Bristow steps back to serve, and she will be the left side playing in position 6 now. Good serve there by Bristow. Pipe attack of the Carabin is a kill for Gabrielle Fortin. Good touch there by Danae Bristow, but McKay unable to pick it up in the front row afterwards. Back and forth start to the set here. Neither team going on any kind of runs. It's knotted up at 3-3. Serve from Desmet is a good pass by Bristow. Langevin forces a right side ball over to Hughes, and she manages to roll it over the tape and out of the reach of Brittany McLaughlin, the libero. Bit of an awkward play there by the G's. Hughes laughing about it with Langevin afterwards, but nonetheless, that will be point GG's. Second-year middle, Janae McKay, serving for the G's. Drops in a short ball there to McLaughlin. Slide attack from Kaiser Tourigny, but a great dig either by Bristow or by Langevin. Tough to tell who. Awkward set there. Now the G's with the ball. Hughes throws it from the right side, but it goes just wide. Lionel Woods unhappy with the non-call there. Looked like the G's wanted a double on the set by libero Brittany McLaughlin of the Carabin, and looked a little rattled afterwards, but it will be point Carabin as Myriam Kaiser Tourigny steps back to serve. Good pass by Bristow. Langevin goes to this pipe ball for Bristow, but her swing goes just long. Good effort there by Langevin, finding Bristow in the pipe, and it was a good swing, just maybe long by about 6 inches in the back row there, targeting the middle on the swing. High pass there from McHale, now a right side swing from Hughes, and there's a rip from Hughes off the hands of Florence Cloutier and out. Great find there by Langevin. Good swing by Hughes, and the G's have tied up the first set at 5-5. Avery Hughes to serve for the GGs. Assistant coach for the G's, Callie Soro, telling her where to serve. Forces a bit of an awkward situation from the Carabin. Couple scramble plays at the net, and the G's able to get some big digs. Now a free ball given over by the Carabin, taken by Jones. Langevin goes to the C ball for Hughes. Big swing by Hughes, but into the net. Point to the Carabin. Bit of an awkward tempo there on that ball. Not quite sure what happened, but Hughes looked like she had to slow down a little bit on her approach. G's gonna look to run the middle a little bit more. Try to establish that early and get some more one-on-ones. Just like that, although set a little bit over the tape. Langevin now goes to the left side for McHale, who tips it over. Setter's out here for the Carabin. Right side ball, and a huge block on the left side there. Grace McHale and Nicole Hildebrand combining to stuff Gabrielle Fortin. Big momentum point there for the G's, as Fortin has had her way on the right side for the majority of this match. Now it's McHale to serve for the GGs. Left side ball. cut heavily across there by Fortin, and it goes wide. And the G's will take that as they open up an advantage in the second set by a score of 7-6. GG's appear to be targeting the libero, Brittany McGloshin, on serve here. Bit of an unusual tactic, but it seems to be working, especially in this second set. Left side ball for Fortin, and a huge swing there for Gabrielle Fortin. Missed on the wide cross-court swing last time, and so she decided to just rip it into that 1-6 seam this time. Very effective play, especially on a single block, because it's nearly impossible for that six-back left side to get over there far enough to make that dig. High ball there off the pass by Bryn Lewis. Looks like a bit of a miscommunication on the part of the G's. Not sure whether that ball was in or out, but regardless, the ball goes off the basketball net, which is, of course, out of bounds, and that'll be point Carabin with Florence Cloutier to serve once again. Targets Lewis once again, although great pass this time. Langevin digs the blocked ball. Now Bristow rips one left side. Good pop-up by McGloshin. Tight set there, and not quite a kill yet for Langevin. It was a great dig by the Carabin, but this time Fortin puts her right side ball into the tape, puts her hands on her head in disbelief. Can't believe she missed that right side ball. But it will be point GG's after a long rally. Hard-fought, well-earned point there. Elena Leung now steps in to serve in favor of Nicole Hildebrand. She will sub in the back row. The third-year middle has been battling injuries off and on this season, but is healthy for this one, and will look to do some damage with her serve. Great first serve there, and there's a point for the GG's. Not quite an ace for Leung on the stat sheet there, but she deserves all the credit for that point, forcing Carabin's setter Sarah McGloshin into an awkward set and the double touch. Another serve here for Leung. This one into the net, and that will tie the first set up at 9-9. Very back and forth starts to both sets. Last set was tied pretty much the whole way up until about 15-16 points. And another ace on the stat sheet tonight for Milika Djordjevic of the Carabin, this time off the hands of Grace McHale. She really gets on top of that ball. She doesn't toss it quite like a spinner, but really snaps her hand over top of that, and she's tall enough to be able to really rip that downwards. This time, though, doesn't quite get enough topspin on it, and that ball sails long. Good call there in the back row by Mikhail Hughes and Bristow to communicate that ball was out. And that will be point GG, score now 10-10 with Maxime Langevin serving. Bullet of a serve there from Langevin, barely papered over the tape, and now a swing from Florence Cloutier. Party ball for the Carabin, and there's a huge swing for Alain Desmet. Absolutely bounced that one back onto the GG side. Nothing anyone could do. Very impressive swing there by Desmet. The timing on those party balls is tricky, but she made no mistake on that one. Fortin with the serve. Difficult run there for Langevin. Hughes gives a free ball over. McGloshin runs the slide for Kaiser Tourigny. Great dig by Lewis. Double touch called there on Bristow. GG's don't quite agree with that call, but it will be a point for the Carabin. Good job by Lewis and Bristow there to even get that ball up and in play. Those slide attacks, especially for the 6'2 Kaiser Tourigny, can be very difficult to dig. And the GG saying ball don't lie on that one after the missed serve by Gabrielle Fortin. G's pull back to within one as the Carabin lead 12-11. Danae Bristow on serve now for the GG's. Another slide here for Kaiser Tourigny. This time a good dig by Langevin. Jones steps in to set the out of system. Hughes with a rip. No touch, says the down referee. And that will be a point for the Carabin as the swing by Hughes sails long. Audrey Odigi now checks in for Avery Hughes as she will swing right side in this rotation. The rookie Odigi has been primarily playing left side this season, although this is the second time she's subbed in today's game to play right side for Hughes. Good out of system set there for Danae Bristow, going out to Grace McHale, and now a middle swing for Kaiser Tourigny, and she just throws that one down out of the reach of Langevin. difficult play there. And Lionel Woods, after 3 or 4 point run by the Carabin, calls timeout to talk things over with his team. Welcome back inside Montpetit Hall following the timeout called by the Ottawa GGs as they trail the Montréal Carabin by a score of 14-11 here in the first set. And a successful coach's point there by Lionel Woods. He puts his fist up in celebration after forcing the missed serve on the timeout called. Coaches only have a certain amount of control over the outcome of the game, but always a great feeling for a coach when you can force the team to miss a serve after a called timeout or a substitution. Then Carabert checks in to serve. Great serve there, forcing difficult pass and a block there by the G's, but it does go out of bounds. Good swing there by Gabriel Fortin off the hands of Odigi and Leung in the middle. Kaiser Tourigny now back to serve for the G's, and they'll be, for the Carabin, and the G's will be happy that they no longer have to face her arm in the front row. Right side ball for Odigi now. Kaiser Tourigny sets the C ball. And a good rip there by Fortin, but it sails just long, and that will be point GG's on the missed swing. Keys to this one for the G's if they want to make the big comeback and win this set appear to be the blocking and the serve receive. Typically, those are the two elements of their game that when they're on, they're able to do some damage and win some of these matches. Odigi with a good serve there. Overpass, great spot by Leung, but the Carabin managed to dig it up. Cloutier with the swing, but a good dig by Jones. Langevin goes to the C ball for Odigi, but a huge block in the middle by Malika Djordjevic puts it straight back down to the G's side. Point Carabin as they lead 16-13. It's the right idea from Langevin there, looking to reverse the flow of the play, but Djordjevic read it perfectly and set maybe a little too high. Odigi had to slow down, and Djordjevic was all over it. But a great pass there by Odigi. Langevin goes to the left side now for Grace McHale. McGlashan to the right side for Fortin. Great dig by Lewis, but Leung appeared to have been on the net, and that will be a point for the Carabin. Good touch by Lewis on that dig, but unfortunately all for naught. Setter Sarah McGlashan on serve for the Carabin. The lefty puts the floater into the tape, and that will be point GG's. A welcome momentum stopper there for the GG's. Grace McHale will slide back to serve now, giving Danae Bristow the opportunity to swing front row. Bristow has been one of Langevin's favorite targets on the year, totaling 83 kills to date. And there's an ace for Grace McHale. Her team leading 20th of the season and second tonight. Pulls the G's back to within 2. The Carabin lead now down to just 17-15. Another serve for McHale. And this one goes wide on the right-hand side and out. A very good miss there by McHale, though. Whenever you can make that defense think about it and really have to follow that ball all the way to the back, make them start questioning things, even if it's just a little bit wide, still not a bad serve at all. Florence Cloutier on serve now for the Carabin. Great pass by Lewis. Left side ball to Bristow. Good coverage there by Lewis. Another ball on the left side to Bristow. This time she tips it over, forces McLaughlin out of system. Left side ball to Alain Desmet, and a great dig there, high off the hands of McHale. Scramble play at the net. Desmet tries to bump it over. Looked like a bit of a jump bump there, but does not manage to roll it over the tape. GG's win that point on a very weird scramble. Looked like that point had ended about 3 times before the ball actually hit the ground. The middle, Alana Leung now on serve for the G's. And this serve into the tape for Leung. Lewis will check back in for her. Score now an 18-16 lead in favor of the Montréal Carabin. Bit of confusion here on the G's side as Robert hadn't checked back in for McKay before the rotation. Always an awkward trying to remember to bring the serving subs back in, especially when there's the middle, as the libero can normally just step in and out for them, but normal rotation players like the middles cannot. And that distraction might have actually worked in the GG's favor, as it forced the miss by Malika Djordjevic on serve to pull the G's back to within 1. Whether intentional or not, a smart play there by Woods, Robert, and McKay to slow the game down a little bit. Maxime Langevin on serve. Goes on the 1-to-1 seam. Buzzer goes mid-play, and it looks like they will replay the point. Not quite sure what happened there. Buzzer went off inadvertently in the middle of the play. And the G's not unhappy to replay that point there. Did not look like things were going that way. Scorer's table trying to figure out what the necessary fix is. Down ref having some conversations here, both with head coach Olivier Trudel of the Carabin, with the head referee, and I'm sure he'll go over and speak with Lionel Woods afterwards. Looks like the outcome of the play should be a fairly simple reserve. Although, maybe the confusion is whether to, or how to fix the scoreboard. There might be some issues there. Head referee calling captains over now. And the result of the play will be a reserve. So the score will remain 18-17 lead for the Carabin. And Maxime Langevin will retain the serve. Bit of a long break there for Langevin between serves. Hopefully won't affect her. And she puts in a great serve, an ace in fact, and points right at Gabrielle Fortin afterwards. Pardon me, points at Desmet afterwards. But a great serve there by Langevin. Great job to keep her composure following a lengthy break between serves. She goes at Desmet again, this time a good pass though. And now a swing from Kaiser Tourigny in the middle, and there's a kill for the Carabin. Nearly impossible to get a block on that swing by Kaiser Tourigny, as she's had 4 or 5 kills here in the second set. Maud Babin will check in on the right side in favor of Gabrielle Fortin, as she did in the first set. And Babin will serve. Good high pass there by Lewis. Langevin goes to the left side for Odigi, and there's a kill from Audrey Odigi on the left side. Her more traditional side to swing on, and she makes no mistake on that one, going right into the 5-6 seam. Great swing there from Odigi. Now we'll tie this first set up at a score of 19-19. Danae Bristow now back to serve for the G's. And her serve into the net gives Montreal back the lead, and they're the first team to hit 20 points here in this second set. Alain Desmet to serve now for the Carabins. Great pass by McHale. Langevin goes on a back quick to Janae McKay, and there's a kill for the G's. Great communication there by McKay and Langevin, noticing that the pass from McHale was a little bit further over than the 2.5 position you would typically want it, identifying the back quick as an option right away and putting it away. Hildebrand checks back in the front row for Leung. She had a bunch of big blocks late in the first set. See if she can do it again. McLaughlin dumps over, and there's a point for the Carabins. Tight pass there by the Carabins, and McLaughlin decided to just do things herself, dumps it right over out of the reach of Lewis. The middle, Myriam Kaiser-Tourigny now back on serve for the Carabins. Good serve, forces the G's out of system. Lewis sets left side to McHale, who rips it and forces the kill. Pardon me, forces the mistake on the dig as that ball flies into the ceiling. Point for the GGs, and they tie this first set up at a score of 21-all. Audrey Odigi now back to serve for the GGs, looking to give them their first lead in a long time in this second set. Great fight by the G's to get back into this set and to tie it late. And a great serve by Odigi. A lot of float on that ball. Pipe attack from Desmet goes long. Very difficult call there for the line judge, but he makes it appropriately. Barely missed there was the swing by Desmet, as the G's will take a 22-21 lead, and now the Carabins call timeout. GG's lead by a score of 22-21 late here in the second set. Having dropped the first by a score of 25-23, these last couple points will be vital if they want to look to win this match. Slide attack there from Malika Djordjevic results in a kill for the Carabins. Some clutch passing there by Brittany McLaughlin, the libero, putting the Carabins in system, giving them all three hitting options. And Djordjevic makes no mistake on the slide. Now McLaughlin to serve. G's force out of system. Bristow gives a free ball over. Tight ball there for Sarah McLaughlin. Another kill from Malika Djordjevic makes it 23-22 for the Carabins. Great kill there out of the middle for Djordjevic, her second in a row. And Lionel Woods wants timeout for the G's. How quickly things can change here in the later parts of the set. G's will look to make a comeback after the break. some minor adjustments on serve here for the GGs, on serve receive rather. Pinching out Danae Bristow. Great pass by Grace McHale. And there's a kill from Grace McHale coming out of the timeout. Huge point there for the Gs. They tie up this first set at 23 apiece. Great piece of coaching there by Lionel Woods. Changing up the service reception rotation ever so slightly. Got a great pass there from Grace McHale, and she made no mistake on the swing. And now she gets to serve, papers it over the tape. Right side ball for Cloutier. Good dig by Odigi. Langevin to the left side for Bristow. But a great dig by Brittany McLaughlin. Now Desmet coming out of the back row. Huge swing, but a great dig by McHale. Unfortunately, though, a double called off the hands of Nicole Hildebrand, looking to set to that left side. And that will bring up set point for the Carabins by a score of 24-23 here late in the second set. G's looking to extend it. Cloutier to serve. High pass by Odigi. Lewis pops it up. Bristow forced to give a free ball over. Good dig by Odigi off the swing by Djordjevic. Langevin goes to the left side for Bristow. Blocked on the right side there by Maud Babin, and that will do it in the second set. GG's lose another heartbreaking set late, 25-23. And that will give the Carabins a 2-0 advantage in this match. G's will look to stay alive in the second set after the break, but don't go anywhere. We have a performance at halftime in between here by Sophie Latreille of the Ottawa Circus. Stay tuned. second intermission performance by Sophie Latreille of the Ottawa Circus. Welcome back inside Montpetit Hall for the third set of women's volleyball action between the Montréal Carabins and your U Ottawa GGs. Montréal has won the first two sets, both by a score of 25-23. GGs just fell short on a couple of late comebacks, trying to stave off some set points. Looking to avoid a home loss here in this third set. Great serve there by Djordjevic of the Carabins. But a great shot by Hughes, falls just long, unfortunately, and that will be a point for the Carabins. They open up a 2-0 lead here to start this second set. G's have played very well in today's game. Couple late miscues led to some heartbreaking losses, but overall, you cannot be dissatisfied with their performance thus far. As a missed serve there by Djordjevic allows Odigi to go back and serve. It's a 2-1 lead for Montréal in the third set. Float serve by Odigi is a good one. McGloshin to the left side for Desmet. Well blocked by McKay. Great pop-up by Fortin. Another ball for Desmet. This time makes no mistake. Puts it away off the hands of Odigi in the back row and out of the reach of Hughes. Great job of McGloshin there, feeding the hot hand, going back to Desmet a second time after the G's were forced out of system. And now Fortin will go back to serve. Bit of a spinner there, and there's an ace for Fortin. Off the hands of Audrey Odigi in the back row. Great swing there by Fortin. Similar to Djordjevic's serve, she really gets up there, snaps her wrist, and puts some topspin on it, despite the toss making it look like it's a floater. But a great serve there by Lewis. And a kill by Janae McKay. Great swing by McKay, putting it right into that back corner in position one, where there's absolutely no chance the defenders are going to get there. And a great set by Langevin setting her up. McKay to serve now for the G's. Good serve. Pipe attack for Fortin goes into the net, and that will be a point for the G's. Take them how you can get them, especially early in this set. G's, after earning a couple points, more than happy to let the Carabins make the mistake in this third set. Another good serve by McKay, forcing the Carabins out of system. Long run from McGloshin. Great shot by Desmet, though. Hildebrand with a bit of a scramble play, gets blocked but pops up her own ball. Good swing by Grace McHale, and now she gets the party ball opportunity and makes no mistake on the second try. Olivier Trudel, the head coach of the Carabins, visibly unhappy with the way that point ended up. But great job by the GG's end of Grace McHale, not getting too eager, playing the point the right way, being patient, waiting for that ball to come back over, and making no mistake on the kill. Another serve here coming up for Janae McKay. Good pass this time for Coutier. Slide attack from Kaiser Tourigny, and she makes no mistake. She's been nearly unstoppable on that pipe swing. Pardon me, on that slide swing. Very difficult for the left side and middles to coordinate that blocking defense. Another great swing for Kaiser Tourigny. Alain Desmet now steps back to serve. Virtually no spin on that ball. Perfect floater. But well dug by the GGs. Now a long run from McGloshin. Coutier forced to give a tough ball over. McHale with the swing, but a great block on the right side by Sarah McGloshin, the setter. Puts it right back into the GG's hands and straight down pretty much. No chance to cover that. 6-4 Montreal lead here as Chloé Galarno-Haley will sub in on the left side for Florence Cloutier. Desmet on serve. Low ball there by McHale. Rolls it over deep. G's got a party ball. Good throw there by Hildebrand. Kaiser Turingi pops one over. Good setup by the G's. McHale has to roll one over. McGlashan now goes to the pipe swing for Desmet. Good dig by Lewis. Net's moving, no call. Odiji with a good swing. McGlashan pops it up. Now a C-ball chance for Fortin, but a huge block by Grace McHale. Great momentum point there for the GGs as they stop the service run of Alain Desmet, pull back to within 1 point in this third set, and get the fans into it a little bit. Great job overall there by the G's. Great long rally. But unfortunately, a miss serve by Avery Hughes gives the Carabins back the 2-point lead. They lead 7-5 now. And it will be Myriam Kaiser Turingi back to serve for the Carabins. Great pass by McHale on serve receive. And a kill in the middle from Nicole Hildebrand off the touch of the block and out. Carabin arguing that there was no touch there, but ball clearly changed trajectory, and that will be a point for the G's. Grace McHale now to serve for the GGs. Good pass by Desmet. Slide this time by Djordjevic, and she makes no mistake, going off the hands of Grace McHale, playing deep 6 and out. Those unblocked slides are killing the GGs right now. Carabin running it to perfection. Very difficult play. One of the most difficult plays to defend due to the communication needed between the middle and left side blockers. Left side ball now for Audrey Odiji. Good dig on the block, but the ref says no block. Well, ball went into the net, no touch. 4 contacts against the GGs, and that will be a point for the Carabins. This is the biggest early set lead we've seen in the match. Carabins leading 9-6 in this third set. Great pass by Odiji on serve receive. Bit of a low set there to Hildebrand, and her shot couldn't quite connect. Goes high and long out the back. Another point for the Carabins with Sarah McGlashan serving. Hasn't recorded many aces on the stat sheet today, has McGlashan, but her serving has really put the GGs in trouble. G's managed to scramble that ball over somehow. Great job by Langevin. And now Desmet in the back row with a pipe swing. Somehow manages to avoid the roof off the dig. McHale gives a free ball over. McGlashan takes over. Left side here to Chloé Galarno-Haley. Great dig by McHale. Good run by Lewis to get it back. And another free ball given over by Odiji here. Now a left side ball to Galarno-Haley once again. Another huge dig from Lewis. This time, though, it does hit the ceiling. Great defense overall by the GGs, but just better offense on that rotation by the Carabins. They open up an 11-6 lead, one of the biggest of the match, and head coach Lionel Woods calls timeout for the GGs. Timeout was called there by the G's following a 7-2 run by the Carabins. Good pass of Mikhail coming out of that, though. Left side ball goes to Odigi. Good block touch by the Carabin to slow it down. Now a right side ball for Fortin. Great dig, but an even better touch. Free ball given to the G's. A dull dump there from Langevin. Takes the setter out of the equation. Inside ball for Galarneau-Haley. Great block once again by the GGs. And another great coverage by the Carabin, but this time a double called against Alain Desmet. And the G's will stop the run on service of Sarah McLaughlin. 11-7 now the score in favor of the Carabin. Nicole Hildebrand on serve, looking to make a bit of a push here for the G's. Puts it towards the back left corner, but it sails just wide. Point to the Carabin. Galarneau-Haley steps back to serve now for the Carabin. Just her second serving opportunity of the match. She subbed in late in the first set and now has subbed in early here in the third set in favor of Florence Cloutier. Lewis sets out his system. Bit of a tricky play there for the Carabin, but they go left side for Alain Desmet. And a great block by the G's and a desperation save once again. Managed to give the Carabin more life. More desperation from the Carabin. How on earth did they manage to get that one over? Now Langevin goes to the middle for McKay, but a huge block by Djordjevic in the middle. Great battle there by the Carabin to win that point. Incredible defense by sisters Brittany and Sarah McLaughlin. Diving efforts all around to save that play. Good offense by the GGs, but in this case, just better defense by the Carabin. Another serve from Galarneau-Haley. Great pass by Odigi. Left side ball goes to Odigi. And a good touch on the left side dig by Desmet. She now gives a great swing over. Didn't think she was going to be able to get that much on it. Clearly needed to the GGs, but she managed to put it away in position 5 off the hands of Bryn Lewis. Really impressive swing there by Desmet with that ball coming from almost directly behind her to get enough topspin on that to really rip it downwards. High ball by Mikhail. Great set by Langevin. Odigi throws it down the line, forces McLaughlin out of system. Great touch by Bryn Lewis on the swing by McLaughlin, but not quite able to get it into play. And that'll be a point for the Carabin once again. They now lead this third set by a score of 15-7. Gigi's looking to find some life here in the third set. They'll need a pass to do so, and that might be the one. Middle attack by McKay, and there's a kill. Great find by Langevin to force that middle in McKay. Makes no mistake, throws it towards position 1. Especially effective when you have the setter close to that spot. Setter wants to run up and take that second ball. Great spot find by McKay. G's looking to make a bit of a comeback here as Megan Kachancic steps back to serve for the G's. Right side ball to Fortin. Blocked by Odigi, but it falls back onto her own shoulder, unable to pop it up. Another kill there for Gabrielle Fortin. Following the serve, Kachancic will continue to set for the GGs, replacing Maxime Langevin. Milika Djordjevic on serve. Rips the ball on the left-hand side. Called in by the line judge, but overruled by the head ref. Bit of confusion there, but it will be a point for the GGs. A much-needed one at that. Audrey Odigi now serving for the GGs, down 16-9. Great serve by Odigi. Forces McLaughlin on the run. Right side ball for Fortin. No touch, say the line judges. Great job there on serve by Odigi, and good job by Mikhail of not getting her hands on that ball, identifying it was going long. 16-10 now the score in favor of the Carabin. Tape roll this time and an ace for Odigi. Great serve there, stepping all the way back towards the end of the gym, letting that ball move naturally on its own. This time getting a little friendly roll from the tape, and a near impossible pass there for the Carabin leads to an ace. Good pass this time from Galarneau-Haley. Middle ball, low set from Kaiser Tourigny. Kachancic goes to the right side for Hughes. Good rip, takes McLaughlin out of play. Left side to Desmet. And this time she turns her shoulder, snaps the wrist, puts it down the line. Great kill there for Olympe Desmet. 17-11 now the score in favor of the Carabins as Maud Babin will check in on the right side once again for Gabrielle Fortin on serve and likely for defense. Seems to be a common theme for the Carabins about midway through a set to bring in Babin in favor of Fortin. Good pass by McHale on serve. Pipe attack for ODG. Were there touches on the block? There were, and that will be a point for the GGs. Audrey ODG manages to find some hands in the middle on the pipe attack and gets the kill. Danica Robert now into serve for the middle, Janae McKay. GG's down by 5 points here midway through the second set, down 17-12. Comeback is not at all out of the question here. Especially with good serves like that from Robert, forcing the Carabins out of system, just a little punch over. Middle swing from Hildebrand, more of a tip. Now a middle swing from Kaiser Tourigny, blocked. Another one from Kaiser Tourigny, this time dug up by ODG. Kachancic goes to the left side for McHale. 2 blocks on her, but manages to force it through. Tight set to Olympe Desmet on the left side. Kachancic manages to pop it up. Robert sets on the right side out of system. Now a left side ball again for Olympe Desmet. Rolled over, great pass by McHale. Great back set by Kachancic. Blocked in the middle, but goes in. Difficult call there. Not quite sure what happened. The line judge appeared to have called it out, but the head ref on the far side overruled him. Avery Hughes pleading the GG's case to the head referee, but no dice. That will be a point for the Carabins. Well, maybe not quite yet. Hughes going over to argue the case once again after some words from head coach Lionel Woods. Not quite sure if the call by the referee was that the ball landed out or that there was no actual block touch. But in any case, it appears it will be a point for the Carabins. They now go up 18-12 with Olympe Desmet going back to serve now. The floater from Desmet. Great pass by McHale. Kachancic goes to the middle for Hildebrand. Good dig by Brittany McLaughlin. Now a tight set to Galarneau-Haley, but she manages to tool on the right side, goes off the block into the antenna. Great play there by Galarneau-Haley, identifying the tight set and just doing all she could with it to get the point. Difficult play by the GGs. Bit of an unfortunate play. There's almost nothing you can do with that. In any case, Lionel Woods, with the score now 19-12 in favor of the Carabins, calls his second timeout of the third set. Olympe Desmet to serve for the Carabins following the timeout called by the GGs, and a great pass by Grace McHale to start this sequence. Good dig by Desmet in the back row, though, off the slowdown. Galarneau-Haley with a huge swing, but goes off the block. G's with a chance. Olympe Desmet with a good dig. Now McGlashan gives it back to her. And a great pipe swing there for Olympe Desmet. Gets the kill off the hands of the block and out the back. Another kill for Olympe Desmet. Adds to her team high on the season and adds to the Carabins' lead here in this third set. Now the score 20-12. Overpass there by the G's. Not really much Hildebrand or anyone out of the other blockers in the front row could do about that one. Langevin will sub back in for Kachancic as the setter. A great job by Kachancic in the couple points that she did play, though. Now Langevin goes to the right side for Hughes. Great swing by Hughes, and somehow Desmet managed to pop that up, but a huge block by Avery Hughes, looking to fire up the team, hopefully get a comeback started in this one. Absolutely stuffs Galarneau-Haley on the left side. Great job by Hughes, bringing some energy and some momentum. The floater from Hughes. Tight pass. And a block by Hildebrand on the attempted setter dump by Sarah McGlashan. Back on to the side of the Carabin, and that'll be another point for the GGs. Trinity Lucen now subbing in for the G's on serve. Looked like head coach Lionel Woods wanted her in for Avery Hughes on that last play, but she will sub in midway through the serving run in any case. Lucen with the serve, and a good one at that, though a great pass by Desmet. Galarneau-Haley on the swing, and she manages to find that back corner just out of the reach of Michaela Jones. Great swing there by Galarneau-Haley, mixing it up after getting blocked on the last swing, going a little bit higher, maybe not quite over top of the block, but finds a hole somehow and gets the point to give the Carabin a 22-14 lead. Good pass by Odigi on serve receive. Langevin goes to the left side for McHale. Blocked in the middle. Gigi's popped it back up, but G's called on a fourth touch. Didn't look like it hit the block then. Difficult play there for the G's. McHale not happy about it, but in any case, that will be a point for the Carabin. The score now 23-14 in their favor. Kaiser Tourigny on serve. Long run for Langevin. Managed to keep it in play. Lucen will give it a rip. McGlashan goes to the middle for Georgievich, and a diving play there by Lewis. Great effort, but just out of her reach. And that will bring up match point for the Montréal Carabin, up by a score of 24-14 here in this third set. Good serve by Kaiser Tourigny. Tight ball. Middle swing by Hildebrand. Appears to have no touch on the block there. And that will do it in this one. The Carabin win the third set by a final score of 25-14 and win the match by a score of 3-0, 25-23, 25-23, and 25-14. Great battle by the GGs today, unable to pull it out in the later stages of some of those sets, and the Carabin will improve to 10-4 on the season, moving to second in the RSEC. GGs will fall to 4-11. From Montpetit Hall, thank you very much for being in attendance with us for some women's volleyball action. Next GG's women's volleyball home game will be on the afternoon of Sunday, February 12th. We hope you join us for that one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.